Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Enigmatica 2 Experts here on the CreedCraft server. Thank you for joining me today and continuing to show you support for the series. If you do enjoy this episode, please leave a like and a comment, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Today we're going to be having a look at a fair few different things. First of all, I want to make the one weapon that I really do love in this game. I want to make the shuriken. So we're going to come over to the part builder. First of all, we need a knife blade cast. So we're going to get the knife blade there, stone knife blade, and we're going to use that with 2 gold ingots to make a cast. Now I want to make the first part of it, which is going to be a bone knife blade, and that's going to be our first blade of it. In this chest here we managed to get a steel knife blade out of the one of the loot chests, so we're going to grab that as well. The third one we're going to have is lead, and then the fourth one we're going to have is electrum, which will give it the shocking quality. So if we come over to the forge, I'll come all the way over here. I have managed to get quite a bit of coke, of the coal coke, and I've been changing that up to, well, you're getting the creosote and changing that over to treated wood. So we have 32 buckets of creosote in here, and we also have 11 buckets in there, plus a bucket waiting to go. So we've got plenty in there. So we'll come down to here. What is this? This is a axe head. Don't need the axe head. We don't have a blade yet, so we can go 2 gold in there, and that will. What have we got in there at the moment? We've got nothing in there. Oh, excellent. Okay. So if we put the third one and the silver as well, that'll give us the electrum, and then put the lead in to get us the lead. So if we place the stone knife down onto here, pour that out onto there, and that will give us the cast. So now we have 1 lead, that'll go into there. Excellent. And then we have 2 electrum. So we'll place 1 into that. I don't think we have a ingot cast. Ah, we do have an ingot cast. Excellent. So we'll put the ingot cast in and just get the last bit of electrum out. There we go. Right, so now we come back over and we can use the tool forge. So in the tool forge here, now we can select the shuriken, all 4 of these in, and we can see what we're going to get here. We will have sharp, stiff, shocking, poisonous, heavy, splintering, and fractured. So this should do, and it's only 5 damage at the moment. 5.38. How much ammo does it have? 41. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Let's go and test it out somewhere. So it looks like we have a few victims here. So, which one first? This guy? Let's see. Ooh, that's quite nice actually. That's okay. Who's next? Creeper. Yeah, it's fairly easy to hit. And until we get... Oh, I get the speed boost as well. Oh, I forgot about that. That's really cool. Yeah, until we get... the unbreakable on it, then it will still take a while to collect all of these up after, try and not lose as many as we can of them, the ones we miss. And then as we walk around we will get this charged effect, which is where you get the speed boost. And that's from the electrum. And shocking, it gives you extra damage and gives you a massive speed boost as well. So you can see that just killing those couple of enemies there did take this down by about half, so we are going to have to be careful about how we use this. However, it is actually possible to repair this with bone. I don't know if you can do it in the inventory. No, you can't. So it has to be in a tool forge, so we'll have to start taking a tool forge around with us. However, you can actually repair this thing with bone, and 1 bone gives you like half of the entire thing back. So that's really nice and easy and very, very cheap to keep maintained. So the next thing we need to do is catch up on all of the quests that we've completed. If we come into the quest book and into the quests here, we can see that we have a lot of quests which we have completed. The the industrial craft, for instance, I went over to this building over here that Nathan's building up, and picked up a lot of the machines in there, and it gave me requests for them. Now we're going to be doing IC2 today over in that building there, but I've given myself a little bit of a head start by getting ahead in some of the missions, and hopefully this will give us some stuff with the loot chests to be able to work with this. As you can see, I've opened up a fair amount of it here. But we will be building our own versions of these machines as well, because we're going to need them basically, and we can recycle them afterwards. We can turn them into like equivalent exchange, whatever, so we won't be losing all of the stuff from this. So first of all, we want to get this machine casing, which we get 8 overclocking upgrades is the one I'm definitely going to go for here, because they're going to be massively useful. So we'll get them. So next we come into industrial craft, and we can complete some of this. So we've completed that. So I'm always going to go for the top loot chest here, just to take any of the randomization out of the equation, and say I wish I had gone for another one, or I should have clicked this one. I'm always going to go for the top one, because sometimes there'll only be 2 choices, sometimes there may be 3, sometimes there may be more than that. So I'm not going to say I'll take the middle one or the bottom one. Always take the top one. So there we go. So let's see, let's actually complete a few of these so we can get a few of these loot chests. We have rubber, so I made a tree tap, got some sticky resin and turned it into rubber, and we'll go for the top one there. We made the macerator, so we'll go for the top one here. Generator, the extractor, geothermal generator. We're going to have a look at the recipes for all these in a minute, and we'll try and steam through all of this. Because I've got the achievements already, we don't have to pause at every one. I can just make all of these, show you the recipes for them, and make them all. Actually gather up all the ingredients that are necessary and just do it in one big batch lot basically. So now we have a fair few of these chests to open. So let's go through these ones first. We have a Manacea monocle, which is actually pretty good. That is from Britannia. I can't remember exactly what this does. Where does that go? Doesn't seem to go anywhere. So what does this do? Shift for more info? Nothing much. We'll have a look at the Lexicana Botanica, something like that. Futura blocks, or Future Armor blocks. They're pretty good. We can... I've got a bit of something I can do with these actually, a nice little prank that I've just thought of, so that'll be fun. We have a chemical thrower. Okay. Oh wow. That looks amazing. Okay, this was that. Next we have pink cherry sapling, not amazing. Next, cinnamon sugar donuts. Okay. Targets from open blocks. So we can use that with a chemical thrower. A flux infused battle wrench. Wow. And it is not charged, so we can't actually use it. Press V. No, it does 2 hearts of damage at the moment, or no, 2 damage, so it does half a heart of damage. Amazing. When we are actually able to charge stuff up, it'll be much better. An empty beacon displays a beacon beam with when powered with redstone. Okay. And sleep charm from Dark Utilities. Don't quite know what that does either. It goes into that space. Yeah, let's have a look at the sleep charm. In fact, let's have a look at Dark Utilities. So that is the sleep charm. There's no book for this that I can see. So how do we make it? It's fairly simple to make. Make sleeping easier while in the inventory. Okay. don't quite know what that does. Do I have any wool, by the way? Yes, I found some wool. And so with this wool we can make a sleeping mat. And that's going to be really useful for us as we go on. And now I think we're going to go over to IC2. But first of all, just want to see if there's any more quests we have to complete. I think there is in Astral Sorcery. Yes, there is, because we've done a little bit on that. We got Resonating Wand. We got the... I did manage to get some rock crystals, or at least Nathan pointed me out to where some rock crystals were. So we're going to be getting into Astral Sorcery very, very soon. I built a grindstone as well, just to double up on the black quartz which we've got. And a luminous crafting table we made as well, so we'll gather that up. So that'll give us cable illuminator, light well, and looking glass, which is the next stuff we'll be looking at. And then getting into some of the attunement. Just have a quick look through, see if there's anything else. Botania, yes, we got that. We'll claim. And we got the Petal Apothecary. Plus 5 levels of experience, wow. Okay. And then we'll need to start making some living rock and stuff. We'll go down a pure daisy route. Blood magic, RF tools. Nuclear craft is something I desperately want to get into fairly soon. But I think that is everything for now. So in these last 4 we get 8 Supremium apples. Excellent. We get a music disc. We get some shrimp, pork, okra, hush puppies. Whatever they are. And, oh wow, 5 crystal growth accelerators. Excellent. So that means we can grow our crystals very, very quickly. Without needing to make machines. Alright, now let's have a look at what I've done in here. So IC2, I'm going to need to build up a bat box and macerator and all of that stuff. And that's going to go into this little building here. I have also cleared out the ground underneath. All of this was the dark oak wood logs. Under here it's just full of those, so I thought I'd empty all of those out, get all the resources, and we'd have a nice little basement area here. And this will form a second one. Maybe this will be the nuclear craft stuff down here. But we're going to start today up here with the IC2. So if we have a look at IC2, which is Industrial Craft, the first thing we need to make is the bat box. So this is a very low tier of energy, which is all we need for now. So we're going to need 3 of these RE batteries, 1 insulated tin cable, and a load of wood. The next thing we're going to need is the generator, which is iron plate, an iron furnace, and RE batteries. These RE batteries are fairly simple, and the iron furnace is just a furnace with iron around it. The next thing we're going to have is the macerator, wherever that is. Let's have a look. This is the macerator. This grinds down the ores into crushed ore, which is flint, basic machine casing, electronic circuit, and some cobblestone. The basic machine casing is fairly simple as well. Uses a lot of iron in the forge up there, but it's okay. They're 8 each. We've got a lot of iron already. And then I think we'll also make the furnace. So that is the electric furnace here, which is electronic circuit, another iron furnace, and 2 redstone. So let me gather up all the materials for that and join me back here once we're ready to get going. So over down in the cellar we've got a crafting grid array set up, and this is how I've kitted this place out. You haven't seen it yet. It's just basic stones at the moment. I'm going to put some cracked stones and stuff in as well, so maybe a little bit of moss around the bottom as well. But anyway, over here from left to right we have the bat box here. This is a simple capacitor basically. This will store up the energy so that we can use it. And then we have the macerator, and that will chew up the ores and grind them down. Then we have the electric furnace, which will actually turn those crushed ores from the macerator into actual ingots. And then we have the generator, which is basic solid fuel generator to actually produce the power. And I've made some energy conduits here. These are just the basic energy conduits from Ender.io. I want to stick pretty much exclusively to these cables until we get into the end game and unlimited power, and then we can use the universal ones from Mechanism. But until then, all of these will be fine. And especially these in the short term, because these have a power rating of up to 5,000. So until we get up to high voltage, which is 6,800, we'll be fine with them. And so that's everything at the moment which we need. So we'll come back up and head over to here. And I'm not sure exactly how I want to set this up. All of this can change, so it's not too important exactly where it goes. I'm going to take out this back row though. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. Do I have an actual axe which works? Yeah, because that one's broken at the moment. So change out to the hatchet and take out these bits. And this will be where the cables will go for now. So just put the cables straight in. And that should give us enough just to place these all in one line here. I'm going to do it all manually for now, and we'll work out exactly what we want to do later on. So we have the storage there, and it does not connect. Of course it doesn't connect to these. So how does this need to be connected? Right, do any of these connect? These don't connect to the cable. No, I'm going to have to create some actual like IC2 cable. So this stuff must not be able to take EU through it. That's really annoying. Right, let me make up some better cable, and yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I've made up some insulated HB cable instead. This uses iron. We've got more iron than anything else. I could have used tin, I could have used copper, but I've decided that I want to go a little bit special on this and actually future-proof it a bit more. I'm hoping this all works okay, because it might not work quite like I think it does. We're going to place the back box down, I suppose, there. Does that connect? Yes, it does underneath. That's good. What's this one? This is the generator we'll have on the end there. We will have the macerator there and the electric furnace there. Now hopefully this will all work. We need some solid fuel for this. I don't really have anything on me, so I'll go and grab... I'm just going to use wood for now because I don't have much coal at all. In fact, I do have a little bit of coal in here. But I need to go coal mining because I think that's all the coal that I've got at the moment. But we do have plenty of wood in here. So I'll grab a stack of wood as well. And then we can turn the wood, this wood into charcoal, which will work a bit better. Actually, no. What am I doing? I've just created 10 coal blocks up here. We'll go and grab the coal coke, and hopefully it'll use this instead, which is in here. Grab that out. So let's see what it can do with these. Head back on over. Now, does it work with this? Put these in. Yes, it does. That's good. This is filling up with power. Now the macerator. I just got some wheat here just to make sure that it all works. And this is filling up. That's good. Filling up slowly, but that's okay. And the electric furnace is also full. Excellent, so nothing has blown up. This is working. That's very good. So now in here, we should be able to put all of these. And this will turn into charcoal. In fact, that's a very, very wasteful way to do that. Just realised. Let's head on over to here. No, in fact, even better than that. Let's just make sure that it does work how we think it works. Let's grab some wood and see, does it work with regular wood? No, it doesn't. So it does have to be the logs. Okay, we'll do that, and that'll give us some charcoal as well. We will need some charcoal. Okay, so that does work. I think I will need some pulverized coal for stuff. So I'm going to grab, I think, 16 of these and put those in to smelt down. Now at the moment this is all manual, we don't have any extraction or anything for these. Let's just have a look what the conduit we need for that is. If we have a look, conduit, the item conduit, which is here, is pulsating iron nuggets and conduit binder. We've got tons of conduit binder. So let's have a look what this is. Iron and ender pearl. So 1 ender pearl. Can we do it in here? Pulsating iron. We can use the alloy furnace from CreedCraft. The alloy smelter is ridiculously expensive, so we're not going to use that. But if I put... No, we can't alloy it in the furnace, unfortunately, in the smeltery. Because with this one, I'll show you what I mean, with a conductive iron, if we go to casting, you can see molten conductive iron. If we go to this, there is actually alloying here, which is molten alloy and destabilized redstone. So if we go to item conduit and to here, casting, this is molten pulsating iron, and it needs to be transposed or squeezed. So we'll probably do the squeezing route from forestry. Let's just check. There's nothing else in here. Nope. So a squeezer. Oh, okay. No, you can't do that. So it is in a fluid transposer. We'll need to get that up and running. But this is all running through fine. We're getting some pulverized coal out. This is all running through okay. This is full. The buffer on this is backing up. So once the buffer on here has done, we're going to need to have a look into bigger capacitors. Actually get some more stuff, more power out of this. So we've completed now the back box. We'll grab the loot box from that and head out of here. Open up the loot box. We get a diamond chisel. Okay. So we'll have a look at chisel and bits. And now what's the next bit for this? LVs. This is the low voltage stuff. So we need a CESU. What is CESU? Charge pad, CESU. Needs pressure plate, rubber. No, it doesn't. It needs bronze plates, advanced RE batteries, and copper cable. So bronze plates is okay, we can make them. Advanced RE battery, pulverized lead, sulfur, bronze item casing, and copper cables. Okay, this should be okay. Let me get this stuff together and we'll see if we can make this as well. So after a lot of running around smelting stuff, I finally come up with everything we need here. So these advanced batteries, to show you the recipe. The sulfur is gunpowder in an extractor from IC2. So I brought the extractor from the other room over to here. Insulated copper cables, bronze, item casings. The bronze is just a mix of copper and tin in the smeltery, so that's fine. And so it's all pretty simple. It's just we're starting to get into all of the heavy nesting now, and this isn't even that bad compared to a lot of the stuff we need. So that is this one done. We will grab the loot chest. We'll come back in. So now we have medium voltage. So we have the MFE, but we will stick this onto there, and this will start filling up. This has 300,000 in it. So we should be absolutely fine for that, and it'll also pump out at 128 as well. so we will be able to run these, at least the ones that can do, a bit quicker than before. I'm not sure exactly. I know the macerator runs on 32, this one runs I think on 32 as well, and then this only outputs at 32, whereas this one can output at 128. So these may start blowing up if we aren't careful, but these are going to be short-lived, because as soon as we get into thermal expansion and then into nuclear craft and then into mechanism, these will all be pretty much defunct anyway, and we'll just go into recycling. So we've got the loot chest here. We have inventory upgrade. Ooh, excellent. I will eat this. Unlocked extended inventory. So now if we click on this tab here, we get... So, does that mean I can do something like that, and then I can swap row with hotbar? Oh, that's cool. I like that. So we've got a full inventory. We also have a spare suit of armor we can put on, so we can stick that onto there. And now we are not wearing our helmet, but we have a spare suit of armor in here. Excellent. That's really cool. Anyway, come out of F5 mode. I think that is pretty much where I want to leave it for today. We've done enough with this to get us going, but I'm going to need to get some storage set up in here. I've got a really full inventory, everything's getting a bit crazy with that. I also need to do a big mining run to get a load of resources to be able to fill all this stuff up. And also I think between episodes I will want to come down below here and sort out some kind of automation and storage down here for all of that stuff. Make it a little bit easier to be getting on with. So yeah, that is where we're going to leave it for today. So thank you very much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.